All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Imperfect Outdoor channel. Got another review for you. Today it is the Kifaru brand backpack, so stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to be reviewing the Kifaru brand backpacks and arc frame. I'm going to try to do this in just one take. I don't have a script. This is just my honest opinion and overview of the actual bag and the arc frame themselves. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so what I'm gonna go over with here is a couple of the packs that I've got. The arc frame. This is the one I started off with. I don't believe they make it anymore. It's more of an EDC line frame, or I'm sorry, backpack. Probably should have had a script. So I started out with this one. I was looking for just a good day pack for hiking and stuff like that. I can just carry a few things with, when I'm out shed hunting or something like that. This one, first off, this one, and what really drew me to this was the large Nalgene bottle pockets. So I can carry 2 bottles of water with me. Got my little coffee cup. I keep a little sterno, a little stove in there. Just a few extra things. I like the little Bane style pocket here and compression strap. So I can shed some layers, shove it in there, or I've just got an extra pocket to haul some gear in. If I find something or whatever, I can just stick it in there. So that's just kind of my entry level. This is where I started with the Kifaru packs. This was the first one I got, and I immediately fell in love with it. For one, I really, the color drew me to it, the Ranger green. But I started reading a little more about them, about the build quality and all that. They are 100% made in America. I mean, down to everything is made in America. Nothing is subbed out. Nothing is overseas. Not even the plastic buckles that are on these things. These are all made in America. Nothing is imported. So that quality and that build, it does come with a cost. So just if you're looking at this review, you already know these bags are not cheap at all, but you get what you pay for, and you're getting 100% American made quality. Okay, so this was my newest acquisition of Kifaru packs. This one is the Shape Charge. I was looking for something a little bit bigger to replace my hunting pack with. I'd been using a Vertex pack, which by no means is a bad pack. It lasted me about 10 years and still is good. I just needed a little more room, some more organizational compartments, everything, because we're going to be hauling in a bunch of camera gear this year to hopefully film our hunts. So I just need a little bit more room, something a little bit heavier duty, and that's where I'll get into the frame about here in a little bit. So the reason why I chose this one is the modularity of it. This one actually comes with, it's just a backpack itself. But the good thing is, as far as modularity, is you can make some minor adjustments to this thing and attach it to a frame, which I'll go over with in a little bit. But this one is, I believe it's overall about 2,200 cubic inches, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it's really close. And again, one of my favorite things about these, what kind of keeps me drawn to some of these designs, is the large side pockets here that'll hold a full Nalgene bottle or a tripod or a spotting scope. And you've got 2 of those on that. Again, this is the Shape Charge. I did opt to get the Sherman pocket for it, which is a great accessory. And it comes with these come with all these buckles and everything. So you can really set this thing up however you want to set it up. Again, you just kind of have to fiddle with it a little bit, what's going to work best for you. I'm pretty sure I've got it set up to what's going to work best for me and what I want to do with it. But the Sherman pocket's going to give me just a little bit of extra room on the outside, just for, quick grab things or whatever, if I want to put one of my cameras in here or something like that. Or, if I can drop it down completely, if I want to haul in a larger tripod, or even haul my rifle in with this thing. It's got it's got a sleeve right here. It'll hang below. Put your buttstock in there. Take your compression straps. Strap the rifle to the back, and you're off to the races. So again, everything is made in America. The quality on these packs are straight up amazing. If you've ever put your hands on one, you feel it immediately. You know that this pack is it's going to last you forever. I mean, it's going to be the last pack you have to take care of, or last pack you have to buy if you take care of it. Probably the last pack you have to buy if you don't take care of it. They are absolutely just miles ahead of anything else, any other pack that I've got as far as quality and just overall build. And again, everything to this pack, everything is made in America, all the pieces. So that does come at a cost, and you're going to pay a premium for that, but you're going to get what you pay for, and you're not going to have to continue to buy junk bags over and over again every few seasons because you're wearing them out. The warranty is amazing. The customer service is amazing. These guys will get on the phone with you and kind of help you set it up or whatever, give you some pointers. All kinds of videos on YouTube showing the modularity of it, showing how they've set it up and things to do to answer your questions. So I'm going to go over a few things with how I've set this up for my particular needs with the ARC frame, and hopefully that'll help you if you're looking at one of these packs and kind of get an idea of what you can do with it. I was originally looking at the Striker XL. It comes with a pack. Now, one thing I didn't like about it is it doesn't have the backpack straps on it, and it's a little bit smaller than the Shape Charge, just by a couple hundred cubic inches. So nothing real major, but I wanted something. I'm not always going to need the pack, so I don't need a loadout shelf. So I'm not always going to need that. I needed something that I can use either or both. And this is why I've done what I've done and kind of set it up the way I've set it up. So just as it sits, this is just the backpack. I can go off with it. It's ready to go to haul most of my gear in. So the reason why I've bought the frame is I primarily hunt with a tree seat when I'm not in a hunting blind. These millennial tree seats, if you've never hunted out of one of these, they're amazing. You can haul it in with you, strap it to whatever tree, and you're off to the races. They are extremely comfortable. I can sit in this thing all day long. Even with back issues, I can sit in here all day long, have good lumbar support. My legs don't start hurting. Very comfortable, but I needed a way to actually haul this thing in as well as some of my other camera gear. So that is where the frame comes into play. So this is the ARC frame. And again, as far as modularity goes, it is completely customizable to whatever you're really want it to do. So I've got this, and you do need, if you're going to get a pack that is not basically meant for a frame, you have to get the guide lid compression strap kit, which I think is like $30. And they'll send you all the compression straps. These right here, buckles and all that stuff for the top and bottom, and a few extra ones or whatever for the sides and everything if you decide to go that route. So the reason why I got this and what I've set it up the way I have, I'll get my phone out of the way here. So what I've done is I use the guide lid compression straps to put, I've got some up at the top, some at the bottom, and I've got some other compression straps that I've mounted to the center of the frame here. So when I'm not going to unbuckle them or anything, but when I need to haul in my tree seat, I can put my seat kind of wherever, like right there, and I can loosen all my straps. So I can take the backpack, put it on top, buckle it in, strap it down, and then it's compressed in there. It's not going to clang around. It's not going to make a mess. Make a lot of noise, and I can actually undo these straps that I have here in the middle and wrap it around this, buckle it, cinch it down tighter so it still just doesn't go anywhere. Or if I need to haul just some extra tripods or something, or just whatever, just some extra gear, I can sandwich it in between the pack and the frame. But again, I'm not always going to need the frame. That's why I've done what I've done here. But the frame is going to be nice to have when I am carrying heavier loads, a lot more camera equipment into the woods, tree seat hunting or whatever, because I don't hunt out of a stand anymore. It's either a blind or a tree seat. But this is extremely light, very comfortable. It's got excellent lumbar support. The hip support here have MOLLE attachment, MOLLE webbing. You can put some pouches on here, an algae water bottle, whatever, if you need that. Little navigation pouches. Heavy duty straps, again, heavy duty buckles. And all of this here, again, this does not have a loadout shelf, but I don't need a loadout shelf because I'm not that type of hunter. I'm not going far enough to where I have to quarter my game out and pack it in. This is mostly for gear. I could do that if I wanted to with this one because I do have the bottom straps, which would kind of act like a shelf, but it's not really. It's going to be its primary purpose. Heavy duty Velcro here, fully adjustable. I've got the 27-inch just because I am taller. So fully adjustable here. You can customize this completely to how you need it. And when you get it fit to your body for your personal needs, amazingly comfortable. So I'll go over with you kind of what I'm doing here, what my plans are. So what I'll do when I'm actually needing the backpack or the frame against the backpack, I'll just cinch these down as tight as I can get them. And then I have put some female end buckles here on the top as well as on the bottom. So what I'll do is, let me see here, let me get this figured out. So the good thing about this Sherman pocket too is I can loosen up any of these straps here, and I can actually sandwich some gear in between here, or I can put my one of my tripods in this little pocket in the back of the Sherman, and I can cinch it down as well. So what I'll do is when I'm actually wanting to use the frame, all I got to do is unbuckle these. And this is just, again, the way I've set it up. So I can just attach it to that. And then I can also, reason why I did this right here in the middle is I can remove these from this and I can put them down bottom so I can have some extra loop straps around the bottom of the pack while the frame's on. So, but I just wanted ease of use here. So again, what I'm doing is, let me kind of get right here. I done got messed up. I've left everything in place to where all I got to do is just clasp 4 buckles. And then those ones in the straps in the middle here, all I got to do is take those out. And I strap them to the MOLLE webbing, in case I need some side compression. I just strap them to the MOLLE webbing here on the front of the pack. And then I've got my side compression and I've got my bottom compression, and it's completely just ready to go, cinch down, whatever. So it's that quick. Once you kind of mess with it a little bit, and you'll just need to mess with the buckles and move them around to however you want them, wherever you need them. And that's kind of what I did. It took me a little bit to kind of figure it out to get it the way I wanted it, but I'm happy with this setup, and I think it's going to do me very good as far as hauling my gear in, camera equipment and everything, hopefully getting some good video footage for you guys of our hunts this year. I will say, the buckles come in, again, they are so heavy duty. They have some things called K-clips. They're here. I have a love-hate relationship with those things. The love part is when they grab on, when they lock, they're not going anywhere. The hate part is when they grab on and lock, they're not going anywhere. I about gave myself carpal tunnel and arthritis trying to move them things around while I was messing with the frame, getting things buckled back and forth. But again, the good thing is they are tough, and when you lock them, when you put them in one of the straps and you lock them in, you're not going to have to worry about it. All right, one thing I do want to cut in real quick is just what kind of compartments we got on this thing. So I don't know if you can see them here, but they really thought of everything on this. The zippers have their own little hideouts down here. So, and the reason why I like the shape charge is this right here. So, I mean, I can completely open this thing up from, the top or the bottom. However, I can open it up from the sides and just grab something if I actually need it. I got full pass through. So, but the good thing about this one is too, see, I've got a nice big pocket up here. Got a little pocket. Got a little pocket up here just for my keys or whatnot, wallet. Let me get the main compartment open. So this main compartment actually opens all the way up, and it does have a little possibles pouch that comes with it. I think that comes with all our backpacks. My little Echo backpack has one, so that's always good. Just keep some extra straps in, or just your personals or whatever. So this one here does have some nice pockets here with some heavy duty mesh. Got a little split zipper here on this one, and then that one's nice and deep, and it's got full MOLLE webbing on the inside here, so you can actually get some of their other pouches and strap it into this. I don't really like the idea of that. I mean, you can do it if it's what you need, but for me, I need as much room on the inside here as possible. Those are just going to kind of take up more space than you're going to get out of filling them, I guess. But what I do like about it is it does open all the way up to where I can just lay it open and just get whatever I need out of it, rather than just kind of having to dig through. That way you can pack stuff in layers here and not have to worry about unpacking and to get down to it and then repacking it. You just open the thing up, take what you need out of it, and then zip it back up. All right, so the Sherman pocket, again, I think this is kind of a must-have accessory. It goes on pretty much all their packs, and it's easy to attach. It comes with the straps, everything you need to attach it however you want to attach it. It's going to give you a good bit of added space, actually. So it's got a nice little top pocket here that runs the whole length of the actual pouch itself, and then it's got the actual main compartment here that obviously fills the whole length with a little netted mesh pocket up at the top there. So, and of course, like I said, it's got the whole back pouch here. Even if you're not carrying anything or using it for a rifle or anything like that, you can just shove some stuff in there. And well, maybe actually no, you can't, because it's upside down. Never mind. So anywho, kind of a must-have accessory. I think it runs about an extra $100, but completely worth it in my opinion, just to get that extra added space on the outside for the stuff that you might need a little quicker than just trying to get into the backpack itself. All right, so as far as setting up and everything, that's just personally how I use it, or how I plan on using it. I do not saddle hunt, but I could absolutely recommend this for a saddle hunter who needs to carry in the gear, you know, the platform, the spikes, or whatever that you're going to need for saddle hunting, the ropes. Again, completely modular. You can compress, you know, whatever between the bag and the frame itself, between the Sherman pocket and the bag itself. So if you are a saddle hunter, I could not recommend this more. I just believe it help you stay organized and help you pack all your gear in and out just a lot easier, especially if you're saddle hunting and you self-film your hunts like we're going to this year. I don't think you'll have any problem finding all the room for all the necessary equipment that you're going to need to do that in one of these packs. Again, I personally have the Shape Charge, that this is what's going to work for me, but they have a lot of other different packs that come in. If you need a loadout shelf, they have those too. Me personally, I just did not need one because I don't carry around. I'm not planning on packing in and out meat or whatever. But just for actual equipment and everything, I don't think you can beat it. So again, on this one with the Sherman pocket, I mean, even with the frame on, you know, if I just needed that drop down, I can shove the buttstock of my gun in this, and I can cinch it up to here, and then I can haul whatever. I can put my tree seat in here if I am walking a little bit of ways. I can put my tree seat in there and all my camera gear and all my hunting equipment. I've still got room to shed layers if I need to. And just it's an amazing pack. It's an amazing system. I can't wait to use it this year. Really excited to have it. I will say again, if you're watching this, if you know what the Kifaru brand is, you probably looked at them. Again, you're gonna pay a premium. And full disclosure, I bought this with my own money. This is not a partnership. This is not a paid advertisement. They haven't asked me to say anything about this. I'm doing this on my own, just to kind of give you guys an honest, real world review. I don't have anything bad to say about this other than the price, man. You're gonna pay for it, but it's gonna be the last bag I ever have to own, and I'll take care of it. But again, even if I don't take care of it, I don't see me being able to really hurt this thing other than just getting it stained or maybe a little blood on it or whatever, stuff like that. But you can tell it's just made right, man. They are doing it. They are doing it miles above and miles beyond what anybody else is doing. So as far as quality, if you're looking for a buy once, cry once pack, and if y'all watch my other reviews, you know I'm that kind of guy. Um, I cannot recommend this high enough. So sometimes you'll catch them with free shipping. I'd say save where you can, but other than that, if you're in the market for a really good hunting bag, made in America, so that's never a bad thing. Definitely check out Kifaru. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this overview of the Kifaru backpack and arc frame and how I've set it up. Hopefully, if you're looking for a little more information on these or you're looking at some of these packs to purchase for yourself, the review helps you, gives you the information you need to make a better and informed decision. Be sure to like and subscribe, leave comments below, and we'll see you next time.